Hello, everybody. Welcome to Toy Talking Stuff, my online toy museum. This is GL1. It is Thanksgiving, and I want to thank you all for watching. Today, I'm going to go over the yellow Power Rangers because I finally got an awesome yellow Power Ranger, one I've been waiting a very long time for them to manufacture. So, before I do that, I want to thank you all for subscribing and in this season of thanks and for giving me the time to watch my show. I'm going to start with some of these that you may have seen before. This is the 1993 Yellow Power Ranger, and this one you can switch around. And the first Yellow Power Ranger was played by Tui Trong. So I looked up how you say it. That's her name, and she played Trini Kwan. And so for all these years, this is the only one I've had. This is from 1993, and it's kind of blocky, but I do like it. It does have pretty good articulation. Of course, you can see all the metal screws, but this is the technology from 1993, and not that bad of a rendition of her face, but it does get a lot better on this new one. And then in 2014, one of these Fisher-Price Yellow Power Rangers, and always the Saber-Tooth. And then in 2016, I got this Power Ranger, and I thought, wow, this is quite a step up. I mean, the articulation, you have this great torso joint, excellent shoulder movement and elbows, and you have the double knees. Just love this Power Ranger. It didn't come with this. This actually came with this Ranger. But, just give her something to hold on to. And then she has her Power Ranger laser gun that I bungeed in there. And, excellent head articulation. But again, the Saber-Tooth, just the helmet is on all the time. And then recently, 2019, this came out, but I just got this recently. A lot of things sit on the shelves for a while. There's this Yellow Power Ranger, came with a number of accessories, and has the extra shoulder movement joint there, which is pretty cool. And then a couple of Power Ranger daggers, and then this laser gun. And this one, you can pull the head off, exchange the head out here. Not that easy. There we go. Okay. And this one becomes the Aisha Campbell, the second Yellow Ranger. It was played by Karen Ashley. And so you can put that head on here. And there you go. All right. So there's Aisha Campbell, the Yellow Ranger. And then you may have seen recently the yellow Ninja Turtle Power Ranger. Okay, so if Ninja Turtles were made into Power Rangers, that's what that would look like. And you can see that the daggers were made into nunchucks. So you see the belt is the same and everything. All right, so now we're going to get to the special edition. Awesome Super 7 Yellow Power Ranger. Comes in a special protective box. This came out in 2022. But you can see that really very special there, the way that is all packaged. And I'm going to get these other Rangers out of the way. All right, now I'm going to open that up. And there you go. All right, so this one comes with two heads. You have Trini and you have Aisha. So both Power Rangers. So pretty cool. Now, I never watched the Power Rangers show, but I was really sad when I'd learned back in the day what had happened to Tui Trong. And I thought it was sad. So that's, I like to commemorate things that just sentimentally, things that happen sometimes to people that represent toys and characters and things that I like. And, well, she died in 2001 at the age of 27 in a really bad car accident. And so, the before she actually died, she'd actually already stopped being Yellow Power Ranger. There was some contract disputes. So Aisha Campbell, Karen Ashley, the actress, took over for the Yellow Power Ranger. And but that's what had happened. And, Tui Trang, the person had some rough times and some great times. She was born in 73, and her father had fled South Vietnam in 75 and came to the United States. And it wasn't until 1980 that Tui and her mother and siblings were able to come to the United States. And it was a very difficult trip, and in fact, they were starving, and people on the boat wanted to throw them overboard. They thought she was dead, but her mother, prevented that, and she wasn't dead, and, good thing. So we got to have, Trini Kwan, the first Yellow Power Ranger. So I'm going to open this box up. All right, a little closer there. So when I was in school, I had a friend of mine who she had a very similar story to exiting Vietnam, and very terrible trip, and to make it here. And then I got to know her really well, and I guess that's sort of why I identified with this character, because it just reminded me of the struggles that people sometimes go through to get here and nearly die. All right, so now we got that Yellow Ranger out, and looks like one of her hands didn't make it out of the package with her, so let's get that out here. So, Super 7 makes this. So I'm assuming maybe it's because it's going to be 7 inches tall. So it is, yeah, it's taller. So it's on a different scale, but has good joints. Good, you got the torso joint and the waist joint. And you have the rotating hip joint inside there, so not just moving forward. You don't have the double knees, but that's probably for aesthetic purposes. Sometimes they don't do that. Although this one, looks pretty good, has the double knees. I definitely like the double knees as far as posing. But yeah, Super 7, I don't think they ever do double knees or double elbows. And you got, good wrist movement. And excellent head. Definitely, I'd say the best detailed helmet. So, Tui Trang, the actress, took Shaolin Kung Fu, and that comes off a little too easily, and specialized in the praying mantis style of Kung Fu. And if you've watched any of my episodes over the years, or over the months, I should say, I did research on praying mantis behavior in my undergraduate time. So, yeah. All right, now that looks like the actress. Much more so. So we already have, so this is great. We have the Aisha Campbell head. So, I guess, too, if you grew up watching, depending on when you watched, you might identify with one more than the other. I didn't watch either, but I just remembered the show being on. And Trini was in 80 episodes. And then we do have, the other figure, much smaller. And then we have a whole array of accessories. And I guess this is like a, something she can put in her hand. I don't know the characters or anything having to do with it. Those of you out there that maybe are more into it. But I just was glad to get a really nice action figure of, Trini, Kwan, and that looks like the figure, you know? So there you go. This is my complete collection now of yellow Power Rangers. But, of course, there are a lot of Zords, right? There's the Sabertooth Zord. That becomes a lot of the Megazord robots. So there's quite a few of those. And in time moving forward, there will be plenty of time to show you all the Zords I have, which is, well, maybe a ridiculous number. I don't know, you know. So there's just so many of so many things to show you all. So thanks for watching. I hope you have a great Thanksgiving. And if you don't celebrate Thanksgiving, still, thank you for watching. Take care, and I'll talk to you soon.